Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Subaru in Ewing, New Jersey. Check out this brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek. This is the premium trim. The color here is pure red. So we're one up from base with the premium trim. We've reviewed all the other Crosstrek trims for the 25 model year. This is the last one. So if you're looking for a Crosstrek, you want to keep the price down, but you want some extra goodies on the inside, maybe the premium trim is the way you should go. So let's dig in. Front end of this Crosstrek in pure red. Now up front, we're going to have LED headlights, daytime running lights, and fog lamps, standard bulbs, 4 turn signals. We then have the flat black, the upper part of the grille and on the lower part of the grille with the Subaru badge right in the middle. Now as we come around to our wheel and tire setup on the Crosstrek Premium, we have a 17-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Subaru badge on the center cap. These wheels are wrapped in Yokohama Geolander all-season tires, 225 on the width, a 60 series sidewall 17s, all 4 corners, symmetrical all-wheel drive standard. Moving on out, there is the pure red with the black accents. Let me know what you think about that color. As we move in closer, we're going to go with a graphite on the side view mirror caps with LED turn signals, color match front and rear door handle, fuel filler on the right side. Up top, we have a roof spoiler coming off the top, flat black on the roof rails and the shark fin antenna, color matched roof, standard sunroof. As we swing around the back, there is the wiper down below on the glass. And then we have standard bulbs for turn signals on the rear of this Crosstrek, Subaru badge in the middle, Subaru badge or Subaru all-wheel drive on the left, Crosstrek on the right, and our exhaust is tucked up underneath the rear of the vehicle. We are under the hood of this 25 Crosstrek Premium, and we have Subaru's 2.5-liter flat-4 engine mated to a Lineartronic CVT with 8 manual shift modes and SI drive. 182 horsepower, 178 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 27 in the city, 33 on the highway, 29 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular, unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price 25 Crosstrek Premium, $27,060. This vehicle's got a couple of big options on it. We'll check those out when we go through the window sticker. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,420 from Subaru's Ota Gunma Japan assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $32,069. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer. We're going to go with this gray fabric across the top, then we run into some black plastic, but at least it's soft. We're going to put your elbow down below. We have gray soft touch with the cross stitch, flat black on the switchgear. We do have some faux carbon fiber trim around your black door handle. We have a nice large door pocket, standard audio system into the footbox, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. Seating wise, we're going to have power seat with lumbar for the driver, manual assist front passenger, and then the black with gray cloth seating with some cross stitch. Bolstering feels pretty firm. The headrests feel pretty firm. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver. Over here to the dash, soft touch. Now some gray plastic to break up the black into your heat and air vent, some faux carbon fiber underneath there, and then nice large glove box. Now as we swing it on over to our infotainment screen, we have Subaru's 11.6-inch vertically mounted but fully integrated Starlink infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. Now this one does not have the nav built in, so all the maps and nav will come through your phone. But what does it have? Well, up top, you got dual panel action, and you can go ahead and go through and bring up other information that you may want to see. Those are the X modes that are available to you. Normal, snow, dirt, and deep snow and mud. And then down further, you have your radio. You can bring up your radio. You have your Sirius XM as well as AM and FM radio stations. So that's a good deal. We can go back there. We can Bluetooth our phone, go to our apps, vehicle settings, My Subaru to hook the vehicle up with your smartphone. We can go into settings. From settings, we can get our general settings, set our clock, set up our Wi-Fi hotspot, our sound. We can go ahead and set up the speakers in here for the sound system. We got our phone settings where we can manage our devices. And then we have radio, and then we have car settings. And in here, you can set up your eyesight, you set up your interior lighting, your welcome lighting. As we move down, your vehicle dynamics control, engine auto stop start on or off. We also have our X modes on or off. Steering responsive headlights. That means the headlights turn with you when you turn the car for safety. So I do like that. So we have all that in there. So it is very easy and it is pretty responsive to the touch. Not much delay switching screens. So I do like that. Now, we go to reverse and the backup camera is on the upper half. Nice and clear with trajectory, no problem at all. And we can put it back into park. Now down below, we have some shortcuts. Your driver profile, Bluetooth your phone, home button. That is our engine auto stop start on or off, auto vehicle hold on or off, and then your vehicle settings. Underneath that, you have your dual climate, which you can hit and bring on up and adjust the dual climate from there. We can also shut it on down. Then you have your fan speed and that sort of thing in there. On the side here, you have a button for your four-way hazards. You have a volume, tuning knobs, you have your defrost, and then you have your temperature controls on the outside as well. Push button start and trip reset over there behind the steering wheel. Now around underneath there, we have a rubberized area to store your phone. Then we have an aux jack, USB-C, USB-A. And here is the gear shift that's going to take you through the simulated gears of this Lineartronic CVT. Electric brake, two-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, two cup holders, and a 12-volt. Now the Subaru key fob right here. Lock, the Subaru emblem is unlocked. Pop the trunk or the tailgate, and then your panic button, nice and light. And then we have gray on the armrest, fairly firm though. We open that up, and we have a larger area for storage underneath. The Crosstrek steering wheel, we have a soft touch material steering wheel with 10 and 2 notches. No heat on the steering wheel, but we do have the heated seats. Like to see them introduce a heated steering wheel into Crosstrek. We have the Subaru badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get in and out of this vehicle at 5'11". Nice open and airy passenger cockpit for a smaller crossover. On the left side, you have your volume, telephone voice commands, controls for the digital portion of your dash, seek for your music and your source button. On the right, you have your adaptive cruise SI drive, as well as safety suite controls. We do have paddles if we want to go up and down the simulated gears of this transmission manually. On the left, you have your headlight controls, fog lamp controls, and turn signals. On the left. And then on the right, you have your front and rear wiper. And down over here on the left, we're going to have an area to brighten and dim the dash. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have the analog digital combo, analog gauges for your speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, and coolant temperature, with a smaller 4-inch display in the center that'll allow you to go through additional information. The overhead console, if you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button right here, all the way to the left on door. When you open the door, lighting comes on, LED too. Close the door, lighting will dim out. The LED lighting in here is an option. We do have the SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. And then the controls for your sunroof. The shade is manual. Throw it back with your hand. And then the right will slide it back. Wind buffeter will come up. Glass slides back, or you can close it. And then the left button will actually tilt it up or close it back down. And then you can bring the shade back with your hand. We have a framed rear view mirror with compass and home link, auto dim as well. And then our sun visor with vanity and an LED light. Does it slide? No, but we do have an extension. Getting in the back seat of the Crosstrek, but first the rear door panel. As you can see, no more soft touch up top or fabric up top. It's all hard black gray plastic all the way down till you get to a semi-soft armrest. Now I have the seat set for my driving position, so we'll hop on in. We're going to have to duck because we do have a sloping roof. So I would say 5'9" or taller, you're going to have to duck. But once I'm in, enough room for my head at 5'11", shoulders and knees, with the seat set for my driving position, all cloth all the way down, no seat pocket behind the driver. We do have one behind the front passenger. In the back, USB-C, USB-A for connectivity. And then here in the back seat area, we do have the same color combo with the black and the gray cloth. Nice and soft though. It feels pretty good for base seats. And then We do have an armrest. We can bring that down. Super soft, 2 cup holders. So overall, even though we're in a smaller crossover, I do have enough room back here in this Crosstrek. Getting into the tailgate area of this Crosstrek, it is a manual tailgate, so you come to the back, right underneath the Subaru badge, there's a button, you hit it and lift up. There you go. Now, with the rear seats up, 20 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Crosstrek. We do have the carpeted mats that say Crosstrek on them, which is nice. And we do have the all-season cargo mat in here. And underneath that, we do have tools jack and a spare. So thank you, Subaru, for the spare. Dealer added the wheel locks. We do have some lighting back here, but we paid for LED interior lighting, but this one isn't. I think they need to solve that problem. We do have some tie downs. We do have some cubbies on either side for additional storage. And to get the rear seats down is pretty easy. Just have to reach forward, pull the knob, throw them forward. Reach forward, pull the knob, throw the seat forward. And now, since we don't have a tonneau cover to worry about, with the rear seats down, 54.9 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Crosstrek. Window sticker, here we go. 25 Crosstrek Premium. Government safety ratings, Consumer Reports recommended vehicle. Fuel economy estimates. Made in Japan. Standard equipment. Options, like I mentioned, option package 14 for $22.45. That's a big one for Subaru. Option package 4 for $12.09, and then the LED upgrade, which is all interior LED lighting, except for the cargo area. Total vehicle MSRP, $32,069. Like I mentioned, the dealer added wheel locks. Total vehicle asking $32,268. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we are in this 25 Crosstrek Premium, and right off the bat I got great visibility out of all the glass, no problems at all, looks good, but I'm not having blind spot monitoring or cross traffic alert in this Crosstrek Premium. Would have been a nice touch to have that. I really don't like paying extra for safety in an option package, but here we are with this car. But I do have the 11.6-inch Starlink, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, USB, USB-C connectivity. We got a couple of, I got a 12-volt, I got heated seats for both front passengers, got connectivity in the back, good amount of room, frisky, spunky little car to drive. It's well damped, feels good. The steering is tight. It's light like an SUV should be, but it's nice and tight, very direct, so I do like that. We have the upgraded rear view mirror, which of course comes with the option package that we saw on this vehicle. So it isn't free, but if you're looking for a premium and you want a few extra items to make it more livable every day, like a garage door opener or heated seats or the nicer infotainment system than the base trim has, then the premium trim could be the way you would want to rock, because at the end of the day you've got the same power plant, same transmission, and you get the same gas mileage, and you get standard all-wheel drive in the Crosstrek, which is a really nice touch. Take this turn, and it really holds the line very well. A very spunky car. Jam on the brakes stop really well, and then we take off. Now, it's not going to set fires going down the road with this naturally aspirated flat 4, but it gets the vehicle up to speed all right. 182 horsepower, 178 pound-feet of torque. Not the greatest, but you know what? We're at 32 grand, which by today's standard is an affordable car. You let me know if 32 grand is affordable for you. Certainly isn't affordable to everybody, but we do have a nice tight 17.7 foot turning radius, so the vehicle gets right around and gets back up to speed. And you got the X modes, so when the weather gets adverse, or if you're off-road somewhere in some dirt, you know, you can handle it. So it really is nice and versatile. And I got this pure red color. Now, I'm a big fan of red. That's why I picked the red. But since it's our last Crosstrek for the year, since we've gotten all the other trims, I wanted to have a different color. And certainly this red is different from the other colors we've seen. I mean, I could get silver, gray, white, but I wanted something with a little flair, especially on a sunny day like today. So there you have it. There's not a lot to say about the Crosstrek. We've been in every trim. I've brought you every trim. So let me know what you like. Do you go base? Do you go premium? Do you go sport? Right? Do you go limited? Do you go all the way to wilderness? What is your flavor for the Crosstrek? What do you like? What don't you like? What do you think provides good value? What doesn't provide good value? You let me know. You put it in the comments. I do have to say, though, that the Crosstrek video so far this year with the most views has been the Crosstrek Limited trim. That certainly has garnered the most attention on the channel. So you let me know, is the Limited the way you would go? It seems like that's what most people are watching. Put in the comments, let me know. Or are you going to go somewhere else with this subcompact crossover money? Do you go with, let's say, a Kia Niro? Or do you go with a Hyundai Kona, Kia Seltos, I meant to say, from the Koreans? Or do you go with Corolla Cross, or HRV, or Nissan Kicks? I mean, there's a lot of them out there. Ford Escape, Chevy Trailblazer, Chevy Trax. There's a lot out there to choose from, so you let me know what you would do. Would you go Subaru Crosstrek, or would you go somewhere else? Put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca Subaru here in Ewing for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium in pure red for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.